Hello and Namaste Guys. 5 years ago, I have written a book. The book called Level Up. How can Nepalese do well in the post-coronavirus world? I wrote this book when it was a coronavirus pandemic around the world. Everywhere it was lockdown. We were not able to move from one place to another place. We cannot even go to shopping or to get some basic things. That time I was in Dubai. It was a severe lockdown. The world was like unknown what's gonna happen. It was the first time we are witnessing the pandemic, and it was chaos and it was uncertainty and it was a very strange situation at that time. So when I had a time, like I was in my room, I was in lockdown, I was kind of like isolation, so like for 2 months 3 months time. So I decided to write a book, and that book is like all about practical tips, techniques, and to inspire the youths, and to inspire not the youths of Nepal only but around the world. But of course I need to focus to the niche target, so I write mainly heart to heart to the Nepalese youth. And I think every Nepalese youth who are from giving SLC, SEE, like they are from class 10 giving SE exam to passing their bachelor degree, or like passing master degrees, or like young professionals working like age group from 15 to 35 years of age. I think they should read this book once in their lifetime. So I'm gonna break down how it's gonna be very useful for them in their daily life. So if you ever think like, will I even get a job after your studies? Like everyone doing better than me on social media. What if I fail? What's next for me? Like if I'm new, I want to go to abroad to work, to have some abroad work experience. So what do I need to know? What I need to know about the job market? How should I prepare in this modern competitive world? Like that sort of things. And also I have witnessed so many Nepalese, like they don't know about their country, like they don't know about the history, they don't know where we stand. And I see a lot of Nepalese, they're comparing to the modern day United States or United Kingdom or like Japan or that kind of very developed country, and they think like they have a low self-esteem when they think about Nepal, or when they have to talk to other people about Nepal. So I understand all the situation, because I left my home at the age of 18. At the age of 19 I went to United Kingdom, where I had no one. Like when I went to airport, there was even nobody to pick me up in airport. I had no clue where I'm going to stay. Like that time was not that much of social media that I able to use, so I didn't have much information. And I get to witness like first-hand experience, like a guy from a small town, small village, going to a very different place like London. It was the first international flight. Everything was new. So like I faced that situation, and I have faced that workplace struggle, and I have been into very much different situations. So this video is all about to share that experience, to help prepare the Nepalese youth very competitive in the modern world, to have that different shift in the mindset. So like when they go abroad, when they're doing something, they have that global citizen mindset. Like they need to feel empowered, they need to have that kind of lot of self-confidence, like they can do anything and they can be best in the things they do. So this book is exactly about that. This book is all about level up. So in this book, in the first chapter, I have talked about the good things about Nepal. So like only the one chapter, the first chapter, the silver lining in 2018 and 2019, it means like I'm just giving the snapshot. Every Nepalese who going to abroad, or like who living in Nepal, they need to understand where they came from, like what is our history, like what are our strength, what are our weaknesses, like what we are good at. We need to appreciate the good things, the bright things. All the good things take time. So we need to understand our scenario, our situations. People, they suddenly compare to the very best. Okay, that's fine, you can compare with the very best, but also we need to understand where we came from, what is our situation, so the inside story. So I always want Nepalese youth to learn some good side, the positive side of the country. Always look at the bright thing, good things that are happening despite of countries low resources like finance. Like most of the, like if you see the Arab world or other countries, all the developed countries, they have that stable financial support that the government have, so that they can build that infrastructure and everything with that capital. But Nepal even not able to utilize all these natural resources, the hydropower, the minerals, and all these kind of resources. Even still government is not economically producing that, and government do not have that much of financial capacity to build the mega projects like infrastructure compared to other Arab countries or other developed countries or other Scandinavian countries. So taxpayer money is not enough to do the big projects. That Nepalese youth need to understand that. They need to understand the reality of the things, right? So I want Nepalese youth to little bit of have some snapshot, the positive things that are happening in the country, so that when they get abroad or when they are in Nepal, they have that positive energy. In life, we cannot do anything with a negative energy. If you are hopeless, if you don't see the future, if you don't see that opportunity, will you ever try? You will never try, right? Because the mindset is already hopeless. So the first topic that I want to talk about, people living in Nepal or going abroad for work, for studies, for anything, to have that kind of that positive spark, that silver lining, that little bit of positive energy of the country. Like you see the Japan, Korea, how much they love their language, their culture. First, Nepalese need to love their culture, love their history, right? So Nepal is a virgin country. Actually, it's a very beautiful country, lots of natural resources, have some good language, good festival. I think Nepal have one of the best festival in the world. We have all this melting pot of Hinduism and Buddhism. The Gautam Buddha from Nepal, all the highest mountain in the world. Look at the size of India and China, how big they are. But do they have the highest mountain in the world? No. Out of 14, 10 of them in Nepal, in that territory. Looking in map, the size of India and China, they are big. But look at the quantity Nepal have in a small one. So if I compare the India, China and Nepal, India and China, they are like a plate. They're plate. Okay, do they think they can hold a lot of water in that plate? No. Nepal is like a vertical country, how much quantity it can hold. So Nepal can hold the volume. Okay, so likewise the Nepalese youth, they need to understand the positive side of the things. And then slowly I'm moving into my journey, where I started and everything. So I was getting ready, whatever you do, you want to study, you want to work, you want to open your own business, you need to get ready. Prepare yourself first, right? Prepare yourself first. And then my third topic is home or abroad. Decide what you want to do. Nowadays, wherever you see the opportunity, you go, you do there. If it is in Nepal, do it Nepal. You have to look yourself, you have to look inward, okay? And then if the opportunity is suitable for you, if you have a family and friends, the circle that you think that you can do really well in Nepal, do in Nepal. If you think that you can do much better going abroad, go abroad. There's nothing wrong. The people, they say we have this brain drain and all these youths going abroad. That's bullshit, to be honest. We need to go where the opportunity are. Okay, we need to find. If you want to fish, if you want to you want to do the fishing, you want to catch the fish, go where the fish are. Not where there is no fish and you're trying to catch the fish, right? So we need to go to the opportunity where we think the opportunity is right. We always need to go there. Okay, so and all other topics are like the practical, very practical topics, like I talked about self-confidence, personal development, all this kind of topic and everything. If you want to like read lots of book, like for example, I have one here, how to win friends and influence people, like this kind of book. You have to spend a lot and lot of money to all these kind of books, so instead of reading lots of this kind of books, I compact everything. All this information is compacted here, is available in this level of book. So I think, so in my opinion, I think every Nepalese should at least read this book. If they are in Nepal or if they are abroad, anywhere in the world, you just go to the Amazon. You don't have to spend a fortune. If you want a digital copy, it's only $1. It's available in Amazon. You can download instantly. If you want a paperback book, it's printed by Amazon. It's a lovely book, less than $10. You can able to get anywhere in the world. Okay, so I think this in this modern world, it's very competitive nowadays, so like there's a lot of things we need to make it right. There are like you need to have that very good positive mindset. You need to keep your health set, your healthy habits, and you need to make all these small corrections, in order to succeed in anything, either in sports, either in business, anything. Nowadays there's a lot of opportunities online as well, like digital marketing or like content creation, so where to get all this courage, all this confidence, all this positive energy. So we have to read this kind of books. We always need to invest in learning. We always need to make ourselves the mindset to constantly reminding to see the good things, the bright things, all the opportunities, and to understand the failure, understand the success story. So we always need to appreciate. If you want the success, you need to love success, you need to appreciate success, you need to talk about success. If you want money, you need to love money. You need to feel happy when you see some people having that money. Then only it will come back to you. You cannot get something which you don't love. If you want success of some other people, if you like people seeing success, then eventually success will come to you. So I think it's all about the reciprocity, like the keeping our blueprint ready. Like if we are ready, if we think like we are ready to grab that opportunity, like I can only get, how much is the capacity of this bottle? It's only written here 400 ml of water. So this small bottle cannot take 1 liter of water. It can take only 400 ml. That's less than half liter of water. So same like this, our mindset, we need to expand. We need to always constantly give the good information, good knowledge, all these good things in mind. We need to expand it so that we can able to receive more, we can able to take more weight, So this is my message to all the youths who are luckily get this video and watching. Please like and subscribe this channel as well, and I hope you will do well, and I hope you will level up this year. Definitely there will be positive change coming into your life. I wish you a lot of good luck and happiness. Ciao, bye.